out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Washington Commanders. On the visitor sideline, Pete Carroll, the coach of the Raiders. His guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. They found a way to lean on other parts of the offense.
Where you get that from?
After the run, Smith going to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. He'll be out of bounds.
For sure. When you finish with them, let me get them.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here.
Put them over there on my desk. I love Taylor.
Now Smith. Inside the 25. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2nd down and 6 now. They'll go again with Jensen. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try to run for it with Jensen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Jeanty, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, right there at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Eckler now between the tackles. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
What the fuck?
Raiders have got him. And now they're in the hurry up.
It's a loss of 14. Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Well, we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Slings this deep from McLaurin.
What the fuck?
Incomplete. They cannot convert.
No.
They turn it over.
I'm glad.
Jet sweep to start the drive. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
First down, the Raiders.
Gino now to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Myers. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's a toss to Genty, headed right. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. That's complete into the hands of Myers. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Now Gino. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Carlson able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here that add to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-7.
The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And his throw is incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense, and this unit very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Daniels looking to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Here's Daniels. Finding Ertz again. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Zach Ertz, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Commanders are back within a score. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. As they've got it as we resume action. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. Back to throw, Smith. This is intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Now the Washington offense going back to work. Well, these guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position they get to start with. I wouldn't be complaining either. I want to get right back out there and get after him because now You have an opportunity to make a big play. I'd say let's be aggressive and go after him.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
Brings up second down at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. His throw incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. Yeah. He got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash into this points.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Daniels going to throw for it. Oh, it's tipped, but he still makes the adjustment. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. Up the middle with Eckler. Strong run, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. An injury going to pause the game here, and it looks like it's Terry McLaurin.
What's up, baby?
He's in some discomfort, not sure what happened. Hopefully this is nothing major. A handoff, it's Eckler. Well, the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And that's a gain of 6 on the 1st down run.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And Washington has taken the lead. An extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive. Because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Gino going to hand it to Genty. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. On first down, it's Genty. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now Smith.
46-yard line.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of
scrimmage, but that's all. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Throwing now is Gino. Open man right side, Myers.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 14.
Now it's Smith. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 and the 19. Cleveland Farrell. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. To throw is Smith. That's to Bash over the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jack Bash with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 17-14. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Another drive coming up for this Washington offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to pull it out from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and 7. Now Daniels. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
To the air goes Daniels. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
The 16-yard line.
They go play action. Daniels. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They'll buy some time right. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And the ball banked way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Got his man, it's Thornton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Halftime. But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Commanders up first on offense as we begin this 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe.
Well, he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. Big yardage that time for Washington. 55 yards.
For Washington.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
It's going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
Back at the 5-yard line now. Second and goal.
Loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Off the play fake. Daniels.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Austin Eckler taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Commanders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in the second half as we are about to get underway. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
They'll try and set up the screen to Genty.
Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up the third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Smith.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
They overload him that time on a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
Here's A.J. Cole now.
And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. It's Eckler again.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Go, Reed! Go!
On the give, this is Eckler.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Come on. Hey! 19, Charger, 19, go!
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Ortez at left side. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
From the 20, here's second and 5.
At the 20-yard line.
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Looking to throw. Daniels. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Cowboy 80. 70 rings.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for the Washington touchdown. Jaden Daniels with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Commanders look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Back now here on EA Sports. For the 4th quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now Gino. Open middle down the field. It's Bowers. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brock Bowers, 65 yards. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here is Washington now to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Finding Ertz again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another 1st down. On the ground, it's Eckler. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. 96 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 1st down, and they stick with Eckler. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And not much running room down to the 32. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. That is caught. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line.
That's another Washington.
Here's Eckler. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Now 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 11-yard line.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Here's Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get Phil and protect the ball. And this time he is in. Austin Eckler with career touchdown number 75. And the Commanders might be headed to the win column for the first time this season as they add on to their lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. So here is Geno Smith and the Raiders down by 12. 1:56 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. He'll find Ginty out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Raiders.
Smith to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Ginty. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and...
Here's Smith. Buying time to his left.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that 1st down run.
That's caught by Tucker.
Complete to Trey Tucker. A 2-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
The Commanders' 33-yard line.
Smith's going to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Carlson on for the PAT. And this is back to a 5-point game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make-or-break onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And he will have a Commanders 1st down, and that should just about do it. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Daniels.
And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
Were you trying to get crazy with this, scene?